Hi, Tony here. I'm going to give you just a really quick way to stretch your lats. Your lats are a really big muscle that span all the way from your upper arm bone down to your low back, top of your pelvis. And so they take up quite a bit of space on the back of the body. And so if they're tight, they can wreak a lot of havoc there. So it's good to stretch them out. So a real quick demo on how to stretch your lats via yoga. And so I'm going to get right into it. You don't need any props, but if you do have a couple blocks, great. I'll show you that as an option. So the way you're going to do this is you're just going to come down into kind of like a tabletop position to begin, and then you'll just drop down to the elbows. And from the elbows, you're going to just kind of send your hips back just a bit. And as I'm doing that, I can already feel my lats stretching. My triceps also will get a nice stretch here, which is kind of a nice, I would sometimes use this pose just to focus on stretching my triceps. So it's kind of a bonus here. And one thing to watch for is you want to avoid just collapsing. I want to keep kind of a more of a neutral spine. So I'm not going to tilt my pelvis in a way that just allows my spine to hammock down. I'm going to try to keep it nice and long. And then the way I'm going to kind of feel more is I'm going to send my hips back a little bit more. It's very subtle, but just that little shift is going to really make this even more of a stretch for me. And I might just drop my head down to the mat. This is called puppy pose. Real simple. This is a good passive stretch just to kind of hang here. You might just kind of allow yourself to remain here for maybe 5 to 10 breaths, whatever feels good. You can also choose to take a couple yoga blocks, place them underneath your elbows, and then from there, you get a little bit more distance between your elbows and the ground, which allows a little bit more space to kind of drop down deeper. And that feels so good. I could stay here for the whole video, but I'm going to move on. So now from here, so same thing. I'll do that passive stretch either with my elbows on the ground or my elbows on these blocks. And then I'm going to show you another tool here. So I'm going to show you without the blocks just because many people don't have them. And it's really the same exact thing if you do have them. So for this, where we're going is something called PNF, or proprioceptive neuromuscular facilitation. And what we're going to do is we're going to come into that passive stretch. I'm going to keep, again, my spine nice and long, so my core is a little active here. And then from there, I'm going to press my elbows. You won't even really be able to see me do that. I'm pressing my elbows down to the mat for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then I'm going to relax. Oh, and then you probably saw that I got a lot deeper here because what I'm doing is I'm activating my muscles in an elongated position. And then once I release that contraction while they're elongated, I'm able to kind of release a little bit deeper. And so that might be a nice way to kind of unwind tension in your lats and your triceps, and hopefully give you a little bit of relief if you're experiencing any back pain, any shoulder pain, or want to work on your posture. So I hope that helps. Take care.